What is up, YouTube? It is Monday. I just got off work and we have a slushy, wet snow coming down right now. And I know one of the big questions about the KM3 and a mud terrain in general is if you live in an area where you get weather like this, how livable is it to drive a mud terrain? I do not want to make this, is it a better than an all-terrain or a highway tire, any snow dedicated oriented tire, or even most any all-terrain is going to outperform a mud terrain in conditions like this, where you're driving in like an inch of wet snow on the road. It's not what a mud terrain was designed for, but a lot of you guys like me want to run a mud terrain for the off-road performance. So if you have to drive in this, how does it do? That's what we're going to find out. I got my wife taking the driver's seat, so I get to do all the crappy filming out in the cold, and we're going to make a video out of it. Stay tuned. So the first area we're going to cover is acceleration. This is like from a stoplight, from a stop sign, how well do they hook up to the ground when you're trying to start going? It's more than adequate in my opinion. Obviously in these conditions everybody should be driving slower, more cautious, and I don't think they have any problem getting the power to the ground with traction control on. If you are on white roads like this, you can be in four-wheel drive. If the road's plowed, you don't need it. You can be in two-wheel drive and it's easier on your drivetrain. So I've been very happy through 3 or 4 snowstorms now, a couple of months of Wisconsin winter. I've been very happy with daily driving them. Acceleration wise, they hook up just fine. On those clips there, I was having her traction control off, two-wheel drive, giving it gas. So I was showing obviously they will break loose. It's a little bit more fun to film that way. But they have no problems hooking up with traction control on when you want traction. So the next area that we're going to cover is braking, coming to a stop sign or a light turns red when you're coming up to it. I don't think they do quite as well as an all-terrain or a snow tire would. I had some snow tires on a Honda Civic. Those definitely stopped better than my truck would. And I had some all-terrain tires previously on this truck and on other trucks in the past. I would say the mud tire does take a little bit longer to come to a stop on the snow than an all-terrain or a snow tire would. But once you're used to that, that's the thing, is like, you know, you're driving a mud tire. You're not going to drive it like a race car. So it did not take me very long to get used to my stopping distance. I still think it stops adequately. It's just, I don't know, maybe 75% the performance of an all-terrain or a snow tire. So the next category we're going to talk about is cornering or turning, and I think you'll start to notice a trend with kind of my opinion on these tires and driving in snow with mud tires is it kind of goes back to you're just driving in snow regardless of your tires. I think if you're slow, you see a corner coming, you drive cautiously, you slow down for it. These tires have no problem. It's not like I'm sliding all over the road. You can see there, I took that corner at about 20 miles an hour, that S-curve. They have no problem getting traction as long as you don't drive like you're on dry pavement. Obviously, even in wet conditions, these tires do really well in wet conditions, and they do not do nearly as well on snow as they do in wet conditions, but that's with any tire. So drive appropriately for the road conditions and you're fine. I don't really understand people that like, oh, I don't want to run a mud tire because they do bad in the snow. I think it's very manageable. The only time that I would not run a mud tire in the snow is if I had two-wheel drive. If I did not have the option to shift into four-wheel drive, then I would probably get something that performs better. And last but certainly not least, we're going to talk about these tires, and more specifically the ZR2 and its insane ability to do donuts. With traction control and StabiliTrak off, the rear axle locked, and a little bit of snow in a parking lot, this truck is so much fun. Obviously, I try to limit how often I go around doing this because I kind of look like a high schooler who hasn't grown up yet. But every once in a while, it's fun to let it loose and just enjoy having that rear locker and 300 horsepower. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and stay tuned for the next one.